Hi, I'm Mickey, or Miss Moxie Fox, and welcome to my book channel. Booktubing channel. Welcome to my booktubing channel. This is the Book Newbie tag, and I am playing tag by myself, like the lonely child I've always been. Why did I start this channel? Well, I like big creative projects. I love to read. I'm a librarian in training, so I wanted to practice my reading advisory talk, aka talking about books. And I wanted to be part of this fabulous community because it reminds me of being a literature major in undergrad, which was fun. What are some fun and unique things I can bring to BookTube? Well, let me tell you, I am a crazy eclectic reader. In fact, last year, 2016, I read over 150 books. And this year, I am determined to read over 200 books. So, I'm a big reader. I'm pretty much a monster reader. And I believe I have an interesting perspective that I don't know how to talk about. I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of feels about books, and I tend to rant. So have fun with that. I like big creative projects. I like doing skits, and I like doing other things. And I'm a creative, nifty, crafty lady. I'm also an aspiring polymath. A polymath is a person who has a range of experience in a variety of fields. And I believe through reading that I can improve upon that. What am I most excited for about this new channel? Well, obviously I'm excited about having no downtime whatsoever because I'm in graduate school to become a librarian. I'm excited to tell you about books I love and books I hate, and I'm excited to educate you on some interesting things I think everyone should know about reading, like about how books increase empathy, social things you can do with books, which I've had a lot of experience with coming from a literature degree. We always found ways to have extra fun with books. You guys get to watch me be a silly, awkward duck. Isn't that fun? Why do I love reading? I have loved reading since I was born. I'm pretty sure my mom was reading to me from the time I was in the womb. And I was just born reading, as you can see here. I'm not really into the escapism aspects of reading. I'm a bibliophile and I like to collect books. I like to have stacks on stacks on stacks of books. What book or series got me into reading? Well, there's some books that were definitely influential on me as a child. One was The Paperback Princess by Robert Munsch. It's this great little book. It's kind of an early feminist book for children about this amazing little princess who goes to find her prince after a dragon snatches him away. I'm a big fan of children's books being read by adults, especially picture books. Picture books have a lot of hidden meaning in them that you don't always get to see. Another series I liked as a child was the Miscellaneous series by Kate McMullen. I was raised to love mythology. I had that giant illustrated book of Greek myths, so the Miscellaneous series takes it around and twists it. It's like, where's your phone, Persephone? Or call home, Persephone. No, phone home, Persephone. Phone home, Persephone. So the Miscellaneous series, one of the main things is that Hades is a hero, which I love because I think too many people are like, Hades equals devil. And that's just not true, guys. I love twisted myths and fairy tales. And I guess I couldn't get away with being here if I didn't discuss Harry Potter. As a wee little one, my mom tried to read me Harry Potter as it was coming out, and I was horrified. Guys, I was convinced that Voldemort was living in my closet, and I couldn't sleep at night because I was scared to death that Voldemort was going to come and get me. What questions would I ask my favorite booktubers? This is like after an interview being like, do you have any questions? And me staring at you blankly and going like, no. I think you all covered that really well. How do you afford so many books? So what challenges do I think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think I mentioned this. I'm in library school, so I'm looking at the time issue. The biggest challenge about, I think, running this booktube channel is making sure that I give you guys content that is not just me hating on a book. When did I start reading? I think I mentioned this before. Where do I read? Everywhere. I mean, guys, where not to read? I can't read in cars. I just can't. It's sad. But that's why I have audiobooks. I recently got into audiobooks and I have a lot of favorites and some that I hate. The narrator breaks it or makes it. What kind of books do I like to read? I like to read everything, guys. I'm reading young adult, I'm reading children's, middle grade, whatever. I'm reading adult. I like fiction, nonfiction, I love it all. I read sci-fi and fantasy and everything. I hope you guys like me. So I'm Miss Moxie Fox, and that was questions about me answering for my first video. If you like me, if you think I'm entertaining or whatever, or you want to see how much I hate Kill the Boy Band by whatever her name is, then you should come back, like and subscribe. Bye. You're watching me and I feel uncomfortable. Why am I doing this? It's gonna look stupid. I don't know, this story is rambly and we probably shouldn't include it. But you know, guys, I did have a chance to talk to Neil Gaiman and I ran away from him. And that will be a separate story. Does it take you 20 minutes to put on lipstick? Because it takes me 20 minutes to put on lipstick.